The biggest concern in the world today that I face when I go to Germany, Korea, Japan, India, is the influence of the American media. People are terribly concerned that the American media will take their children and convert them to do things they don't want them to do. So the advertising industry knows the influence, Congress knows the influence. There have been over 500,000 studies. 99% of those studies show that there's an influence. Not everybody is influenced the same way. Some people want to follow the violence, they want to copy the violence. Some people want to copy the drugs. Some people want to get into the sexual situation. People have different propensities. That's why God has 7 deadly sins. So the good news is that we need to redeem the media, and we can redeem the media. When we started working in the media to redeem the media, I did The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe on CBS television. We won an Emmy Award, we had 37 million viewers, and we showed Hollywood there was a tremendous amount of money in the church. 126 million people go to church every week. Hollywood was making movies for African Americans, and they were only 18% of the population. They were making movies for Hispanics. My wife's family is from Argentina. Her mother didn't want to learn English. They make movies for them, and they were only a small percentage, but 126 million. So Hollywood has made more and more movies that contain positive Christian content. It went up from 1 when we started to 66%. Now we've got a flood of movies like Noah and Son of God and Heaven is for Real, many of them by major studios, Sony and Columbia and Warner Brothers, that just contain a tremendous amount of good, faithful content, and you're going to see the impact of that in the society. Movie Guide is dedicated to redeeming the media. We're dedicated to do that in 2 different ways. Sounds interesting. One is we help parents teach their children discernment. We don't do thumbs up or thumbs down. We unpack movies and we help people see there's some good, let's say in the movie Noah, and there's some things you need to be cautious about. You need to develop discernment, because when you develop discernment, then you can be your own person. Then you can make wise biblical decisions. So one part of it is to affect the most popular, the most important person in Hollywood. That's the 12 to 24-year-old who goes to movies. So Movie Guide is there to provide discernment. On the other side, we collect data at Movie Guide. We look at movies through 122 criteria. We look at all the different semantics, syntactic, the language, what's in the movie, and then we codify how it does at the box office, and we show that movies, let's say, with faith and values do better at the box office. They'll do about $90 million on average last year, whereas movies without faith and values did about $4 or $5 million. So you make more money, and that's convinced the studios to do more of that. We do a big gala, like the Academy Awards. We give out $350,000 of awards to people to get them there, to tell them the good news that they can succeed at the box office without losing their soul.